My name is Cole Sprouse. I'm being held captive at Vanity Fair right now. Please send help. I'll be going through my Instagram photos, chosen by the team behind the cameras. Number 1. This makes me look like I'm good at pool, which I like. It's part of the reason I chose it. You see, I'm horrible at pool. The caption, free my nipple. No nipple should ever be under lock and key. Hope Instagram takes note of that. Oh yes! This was Kendall Jenner for the Sunday Times Style. I think this was Malibu. We were on top of this gorgeous mountain, and there was some fruit in the trees. And I said, Kendall, please, could you reach for a fruit? She said, of course. This is my brother and I's first headshots. This is what we would give to the casting directors when we wanted them to hire us. And you can tell we were rocking that bowl cut strong. Local Brooklynites are wearing this same outfit right now. So I would like to say that I pioneered that fashion as a baby. This is my cover with Sam Smith for the Wilma Vogue. I figured I would drag him and his team 2.5 hours north and we could all roll around in the dirt for a day. I'm the mayonnaise in this, because there's ketchup and mustard, but no mayonnaise, and I'm a child. This was filming a movie called The Heart is Deceitful Above All Things by Asia Argento. I smoked cigarettes as a child in it, and I'm the mayonnaise. Oh, man, this was probably final year at NYU. This is my friend Rom. We don't talk much anymore. I don't know what headspace you have to be in to start doing this candidly, but I was glad that my camera was ready. I rolled around with this ragtag group of roguish photographers. I met another group of kids who were doing some urban exploration, which, for the unfamiliar, is just a fancy word for trespassing. Oh, this was my Halloween costume. I was Milo from Atlantis. I was very proud of my costume because I had spent a lot of time on it. Hire me. This was in Mexico City, and this was at one of the public markets. And it was just so colorful and beautiful, and he was somber, and there was something about that made me smile. This was an adult shop with a very conveniently placed "Lust drags you down to hell" billboard right behind it. I'd kind of gotten lost in the idea that perhaps like two neighbors were at war with one another, and this was the way they were having this passive-aggressive conversation. Lust doesn't drag you down to hell. This was shortly after college. I had done a Yosemite trip with my father. My father likes to take credit for inspiring my photography. This is him flexing his Instagram prowess. This was, I think it's called the Freedom Tunnel. We snuck in, but we were caught and released. Thanks to some slick talking and me looking plucky and naive, which has gotten me farther than one would think. This was in Botswana. Traveler magazine had sent me to photograph an elephant sanctuary. This was the first time I had been printed into a magazine, thanks to Condé Nast and thanks to Traveler. This series, to me, holds a very dear place in my heart, because this kind of launched the rest of my young photographic career. So this is a photo of my father, his sister, and his father. My family's very small. So this is like some of the only surviving photography from my father's childhood. Oh yeah. This is what I thought I would be doing for the rest of my life. This is dog photography. It's an art. I like my dogs when they look as if they're having a consistent existential crisis. I don't know what it says about me. I'm sure my therapist would have a field day with it. So this is from a feature I had shot with a good photographic friend of mine named Miriam Marlene. And we had gone out close to Joshua Tree with a bunch of different costumes and outfits and just sort of snapped away. They had both spotted a wild deer. This guy was a trip for reasons I can't go into. Anytime I see this photo, it makes me smile. Same trip as that lion photo of me. There were these columns that apparently served no purpose, which I had ascended with great grace and skill. I almost wish it was a video so that you could see the mount and the dismount, because it was probably the peak of my physical performance. It's all been downhill from there. This is me and a couple friends who consider themselves amateur herbalists, as do I. We were in search of sage, wild sage, and this is the back of my friend's head. It's very close to me. And we found our sage, so goal was completed. And we quickly burnt it in an effigy. Now you know all about my secrets. What happened during those days? A magician never reveals his secrets until there's 2 cameras in the room and you're expected to. And then I guess it's fun. I hope it was as informative for you as it was for me. See you guys later.